Hello, Stampers! I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Inkin' with Dink, and welcome to my Facebook Live. So this week I am focusing on some of the new coordinating products that Stampin' Up! Has come out with this month. And so there's one particular item that I am focusing on or featuring this week. And I want to do a couple projects for you today using it. But first, let me show you the coordination products just so you can see what's available. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you around here. Try to get things set up here. Okay, so what Stampin' Up! Has done is they have a new coordination product release right now, and there are 6 different products that they have come out with that coordinate with either products that are in the celebration brochure or in the current mini catalog. Okay, so let me just quickly show you what they are just so you have an idea. So the first one they have out is called Nature's Thoughts Dies, and it coordinates with one of the items in the mini catalog, and that is the Positive Thoughts stamp set. Okay, so the dies that are out, they will cut out the butterfly, the feather, some of the flowers, and a rectangle. So it's very pretty, and they coordinate great with this. So you know all stamp sets are best if they have dies to coordinate with them. So if you have this stamp set, you've got to get these dies to coordinate with it. The second set of dies is from and coordinates with another set from the mini catalog, and that is on page 36 of the mini catalog, and that is the cute Special Someone stamp set. Okay, and the dies you can see on here will cut out the raccoon, the squirrel, the little mouse, some of the flowers, balloons, the hearts, just several of the different things that are actually in that stamp set. Okay, now the other 4 products that are being released all coordinate with products from the celebration brochure. Okay, so let's take a look at some of those. So we have the ladybug dies, and they coordinate with the little ladybug stamp set that you can earn for free during celebration right now. Now it's not one of them that you earn for free with a $50 order. Instead, this is a stamp set because it's a much bigger stamp set that you earn for free when your order hits 300. So although that sounds like a lot, if you get, a couple people, 2, 3, 4 friends together, place an order, and your order hits $300, then you get this stamp set for free. And what you can even do to help you get that high is to purchase the ladybug dies, and then you'll have the dies to coordinate with the stamp set when you get it. Okay? Another item that they are releasing right now is the Sending Flowers dies, and it coordinates with the Sending You Thoughts stamp set that is in the celebration brochure. This is on page 11 in the brochure, and I love this stamp set. It is all types of greetings, sentiments for your inside and the outside of your cards. I've used this stamp set a lot already, just because I love the things that it says. And the dies that go with it, what they do is they cut out this circle with the flowers in it. Okay, you can kind of see by looking here, it's a circle and it's got the stems and the flowers. There's also a couple dies that'll cut out the words or sentiments, and then there is also a couple dies that cut out different flowers. Okay, so that when you make a card like this, you can do different colors of flowers at the ends of your stems. So I love this one. This one's probably my second favorite of the new product that they've released. Another one that they have released is this Birthday Dies, and it coordinates with the Happy Birthday to You stamp set that is in the celebration brochure. So again, if you purchase the Birthday Dies, that gets you halfway there to earning this stamp set for free, because this one is free with a $50 order. It's a beautiful set. I've seen a lot of really pretty cards made with it, and the dies that coordinate will cut out the cake stand, some of the flowers, leaves, and things like that. So just to give your card some pop and some 3D. Now, the final product that they have released is this Pleased as Punch Designer Series paper. That is what I am featuring this week. I did a video yesterday. I'll do one tomorrow. And then my Facebook Live right now, we're going to make a couple of projects using this. But this paper is the coolest paper. First off, I fell in love with the bright colors right away. I always like the bright stuff. But what it is on this set is every one of the papers coordinates with a punch that we have right now. So what you do when you get this pack is you get 3 sheets of every piece of paper, okay, every design. So this one right here, as you can tell, coordinates with our umbrella dies that we have right now, okay? Or actually, I think it's a punch that we have. This design here coordinates with the heart punch that we have. This design here coordinates with the little flower punch that is also a celebration item. And then finally, this sheet here with the tulips coordinates with the tulip punch. So I just love the paper, like I said, love that it coordinates with the punches, and you can do so much with it. So today I am going to make a card with you using the paper, okay? And then we're also going to do a scrapbook page. Okay, so hopefully I have everything close by that I need. Oh, let me show you the card real fast that I did in yesterday's video. And that was using the tulip piece of paper that I used the tulip punch, punched out the tulips, and then made these cards. So super easy, no stamping on this. So you didn't even have to have the stamp set that coordinates to be able to make these cards. But today we're going to be making this one, and it was super fun and pretty easy to do. So you're going to start off, you're going to need a piece of thick Whisper white cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. You're just going to take it, fold it in half. Be sure and use your bone folder because that always makes your fold nice and crisp, okay? Then my second layer is just another piece of Whisper white. This is just the regular thickness, and this one measures 5.25 by 4. Okay, so the first thing I always like to do when I'm making my cards is stamp first, okay? I always tell people before you adhere your cards together, be sure you stamp first, because that way if you mess up, you can always turn it over and use the other side. If you've already adhered it down to your card, you can't do that, and then you got to take your card apart. So I am going to be using Gorgeous Grape. Okay, of course, because it's purple. And I'm going to be using a stamp from the Peaceful Moments stamp set. Told you I use it a lot, and it's the congratulations stamp. So I always, for my team, need a lot of congratulation cards for when they do great things. So I just like to be stamping some current, using current product when I make theirs. So that is all we're going to stamp on this card. Now I am going to take a piece of our Designer Series paper. Like I said, it coordinates with the little flower punch that is in the celebration brochure. And all I am going to do now is I'm just going to punch out one flower of every color that's in here, okay? And I believe that is 6 of them. So there is 1, 2, let's see what else we can do here. That's a light green, so let's do a darker green. And let's do a yellow. So it's super easy to just kind of turn your paper around so you can get your flower to be centered in your punch. Pop that little baby out. Let's see. So there are those. I need a light pink. Here's one by an edge over here. And then the last one that's going to give me problems is the purple. So I don't see any purples too close to the edge, but let's go ahead and cut through to get a flower that's close enough that we can punch it. And let's punch it out like that. So there we go. I have all 6 of the colors of flowers all punched out, okay? So then all I want to do is I'm going to use my Tombow glue, and I am just going to go ahead and adhere these flowers down across my card. Okay, now there's no right or wrong way to do this. And I'm just going to kind of do it in a random order. Last time I did it more in a rainbow order, as you can see on this one up here. So it just kind of, you can do it however you want to do it, whatever floats your boat at the time you're doing it. So we'll put that one there. I am very much a bright girl. I love bright colors and I love things in rainbow order. So we're stepping out of our box a little bit here. All right. So there is that. So I also want to use some of the items from the celebration brochure. Let me grab it real fast. So let me point out some of this stuff to you. I'm also going to use this item here in the celebration brochure. This is the metallic baker's twine and the sequins. So we will be using that on this card. And if you go through, here we go. Here's the small blossom punch that I'm using to punch out the flowers. It's on page 13 of the brochure. Okay, it has a stamp set that coordinates with it, but like I said, it also coordinates with this designer paper that we're doing. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put some twine on here. Now when I do any kind of ribbon or twine on a card, I always use my tear and tape. I think it holds the best for doing any kind of ribbon or anything, and it's super easy to work with. All you got to do is take it and just tear a piece, stick it down where you want it, push it pretty good because that makes tearing the back off of it easier, and then just get a hold of it and tear the back off. Now, I see a lot of people using scissors or tweezers to help them grab the end of it, whatever is easiest. I just use my nails, and I have a fairly easy time with that. So what I want to do is I want to stick the end of the twine down to my tear and tape, and I'm just going to, let's see, we'll go up, go across, come around the back, and then do a little crisscross, just like that in the front. Then if you come here, stick it down on that end of the tape, cut it, and there it is all adhered. Okay, now that is ready to go onto my card front. So I am going to stick it on with some dimensionals. I just want it to pop a little bit. So I'll take 4 of my dimensionals, put them in the corners. Take my backing off of them. And then pull my card front out and just center it on there like that. Okay? Now, the other item I want to use that coordinates with that twine are these sequins, okay? So for that celebration item, you get 2 spools of the twine, the metallic twine, plus you get this whole thing of sequins. Now, I can tell you this box of sequins right here, I have already used at one of my team meetings for everyone on my team to make 3 cards, okay? So there is a ton of sequins in here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of open this up. And sometimes I find it easiest to use my take your pick tool. And what I want to do is I want to put, if you look in here closely, there are some orange ones and some green ones and yellow. But there are big ones and there are little ones in all 3 colors. So what I want to use is the little yellow ones. So I am going to put just a dab of my Tombow on 3 of these, and I am going to use my take your pick tool to grab these. Okay, so there's a little one there. Of course, they're all upside down, but that's all right, they'll stick. Love the take your pick tool. If you don't have one of those, you need it for any kind of little pieces like this that you are doing. It is also great for getting rhinestones and pearls, to add them to your cards too. So I love the take your pick tool. Just that one there, that one there, and let's see, one more little yellow. Well, oh, there's one right there. Bloop. We'll put that down just like that. Okay, so that of course is going to need a few minutes to dry, but there you go. There is a super easy card to make using some of the Celebration items, but mainly this super cool Punch Designer Series paper. Okay, so you want to see another project? Let's do it. So a lot of you know that I am a big scrapbooker and I love to scrapbook, but I also like to show you guys scrapbook pages that I have done, because even if you are not a scrapbooker, you can certainly take all of the ideas that I give you and make them into cards. Okay, they're super easy to make into cards too. So this is a page that I did. Let me pull this up a little bit here. From a sheet of the paper that has the hearts on it. Okay, so what I will do, let me show you. I'll pull out a sheet of this paper that this looks like. But near the front it was, and I love this paper. So it looks like that. Okay, so it's just got the rows of hearts. Okay, but it's also got these real thin lines, okay, of hearts. So all I did was I took a piece of this paper and I started cutting, okay? So that I cut all of the little strips apart, but I also cut the big strips with the hearts apart, okay? And then I came up with this particular page right here. So all we're going to do is we're going to make the coordinating page for this, so you can see how to do it, okay? So I guess, whoops, if you, here I keep hitting my camera, if you wanted to just use the strip of the hearts, you could certainly put it on the border of a scrapbook page. But I wanted mine to pop a little bit. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to take my heart punch and I am just going to start punching out the hearts. Okay, so it's super easy to get centered in your punch and to punch them out. Okay, and I don't want that one over there, so we'll just tear that off across like that. Go for the next one, and I love all the designs that they have on these hearts. So some of them are solid, some of them have the polka dots. If you look, some of them have flowers, so they've just got all kinds of cool designs on these hearts. Which makes them look really cool on both cards and scrapbook pages. So I am just going to punch these 6 hearts. Let's see if I can kind of keep them in order here. Was that one down here? That one and then that one. Okay. Because I want it to coordinate with the other side of my page. That one up there, and last one is this one here. So always when you get down to the end, it's always good to have your take your pick tool, because you can use it to get that little piece of paper centered in there when you don't have anything else to grab. Okay, so I'm going to take these aside because I don't need those. All right. So I'm going to kind of lay these out how I want them so that I know they coordinate with the other side, and I know I've got them laid out kind of how I want them. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to put some adhesive on this little strip so that I will make myself a little boundary area of where I'm going to put all my hearts. So I've got my Tombow on there. And I'm just, oops, I about put it upside down. You caught me. Going to put it about like that right there. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to start adhering my hearts down. You know what? I love Tombow glue. That is what I use most of the time when I am doing paper crafts. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it and start putting my hearts down the side of my page here. Sometimes I like to do the top and then the bottom, and then I can make up any difference I have in the center so that I know things are spaced evenly. That one there. And then our final one right here. Okay. So what I also did, just to make things stand out a little bit, is I took a piece of gorgeous grape cardstock and I actually cut it into 3 different 4x6 pieces. Now I picked 4x6 because that is the perfect size for mounting a photo that has been cropped down just a little bit. Okay, so if you remember, I had 2 on this page. Okay, and then 1 on this page. And then I also took a 3rd strip of my hearts and punched those out. And those I am just kind of randomly placing on my page. Okay, now you can always wait and adhere those once you have your photos on your page, or just go ahead and put them on and maneuver your photos around it. So there we go. So that is my page. I'm going to take this off of here and go up a little bit so you guys, whoops, can see my stand. That's not very fun to see. So you can kind of see my scrapbook page and get a feel for what the whole thing looks like. I love it. I love the bright colors. Anyone watching that knows me very well knows purple is my favorite color. So anytime I can make an item and accentuate purple on it, it makes me very happy. And hi, Deborah. Thanks for watching. So that is it. That is 2 more projects that I have made, showcasing the punch paper that is in the new coordination products that have been released. You ought to buy it and try it because it is so fun, and if you like bright colors, this is definitely for you because it is super cute. So I made a video yesterday making a card using that paper, and then 1 more video will be coming out tomorrow with 1 more project. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining in on me. I hope you have enjoyed watching some more projects using the coordinated product release that is out. If you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching.